guys, it's Auntie Nadia. I'm a licensed speech language therapist here in Trinidad and Tobago, and today I'm here to talk to you about the skill of imitation. A few things before we dive into it. So we have to remember that learning the skill of imitation is very important as a foundation. But what is imitation? You know, sometimes we think we know and we really don't. So let's just look at a definition. What is imitation? Imitation is intentional copying of a gesture, action, or behavior, including sound, by one person of another person. It is a pre-linguistic skill. It comes before words. It usually emerges in infancy. It continues to develop during infancy. And once verbal communication develops, it's usually maintained. It's also related to language skills in young children. It serves as a learning function, so kids learn new skills. It also serves as a social function, so children enjoy playing copycat games, just for social, for emotional enjoyment. Now, especially for our kiddies with language delay, we want to ensure that before we try to get them to imitate our sounds, that they can imitate our actions, and even before they can imitate our actions, that they can pay attention to us. So I know that was spoken about and dealt with very thoroughly last week. So this week, I'm just gonna talk a little bit more about sounds and words. All right, so when we want to encourage our children to imitate, what can we do? The first thing and the best tip that I can give you is, first of all, observe your child. Look, see what sounds they make during their everyday routines. See what sounds your child is making when they're playing. Look and see what sounds are paired with what actions. Make sure that you know what sounds your kid is making, when, if it's something exciting, if it's something that the child is doing, often, make sure you know. So first of all, observe your child. And then when you know, you can start to imitate your child, okay? So you can imitate their actions and the sounds that they're making. And what that would do is, first of all, the child is going to be interested. Most likely your kid is going to be like, oh, what's going on here? Right? So definitely it's something that will help to get their attention. Also, you're doing something already familiar, so it's not going to be, that hard. And if your child starts to imitate you back, right, then you want to maybe add another sound or add another word or even add another action. So a good example of this, right, is, for example, if your child says yummy when they're eating, probably because they would have imitated you, learned it from you, right? But just normally eating yummy, you can go yummy foodie. Yummy foodie. So you can add a word, right? But definitely start with imitating your child. The second thing that I can suggest is that if your child doesn't copy you initially or pay attention to you enough to copy you, then don't forget to add something called expectant waiting. Add a pause, okay? You need to get their attention. Make sure that they are seeing you, they are paying attention to you, but then add your pause. Now, your pause is not going to just be like, no, okay? You're going to pause, be like, okay? Look expectantly, give a little time, okay? Be animated, be fun. You want to get their attention. Don't forget, too, that communication is constant interaction. Don't forget that interactive part of what you're doing. So make sure there's that back and forth interaction. Some more tips when you're trying to get your child to imitate you is use repetition. So you can repeat your target sound, repeat your target word as many times as you can during the day. Okay? Let them hear it often. Let them be part of it during your daily routines. Another tip, always keep your language very simple. You don't want to just, use too many words in a sentence. You don't want to use too many long words. Keep it simple. Another tip is make sure that you're face to face, you're down at their level so they can see you, they can be connected to you. And definitely, I mentioned this already, but this is extremely important. You need to be very animated with your child, okay? Think about it. When you were sitting down in a classroom at age, 10, and the teacher's like droning on, you don't listen either, right? So you need to be animated. I always say, throw a party, okay? Be animated. They're gonna look, they're gonna be more attentive, and it's just gonna go much better. And don't forget your pause time. Okay, so I was trying to get a model to do this with, just to show you a little bit, but the only kid I have access to here is my 13-year-old. So he's agreed to come and be my paid model actor just for an hour extra on Xbox. So we're gonna demonstrate using books. And we're just gonna pretend that this huge 13-year-old is like 2. All right, are you ready? So we're gonna read a book tonight about animals. Yeah? Animals? Yeah, okay. Kitty cat says meow. Kitty cat says meow. Kitty cat says meow. Meow, meow. Yeah, he's not very pleased, but you guys get the picture. Thanks for watching, everybody, and tune in next week for another episode. And please drop us a line. Let us know if these tips were helpful. Let us know what you think. Bye.